Hello and welcome to Victory Angel Reviews. I am your host, Venkali Faye. It's been a while since I completed my Samurai Troopers review, and as promised, I'm bringing Labyrinth of Flames. Labyrinth of Flames is a fanservice/ecchi title. It was directed by Katsuhiro Nishijima, who is well known for projects such as Agent Aika, Megami Paradise, and the anime classic Project Echo. This series was licensed for America and distributed by the late Central Park Media in 2002. The story follows a boy named Galen, who is an uber samurai otaku. The back cover summary on the DVD refers to him as a spastic idiot. Personally, I feel this is too kind a term to describe the main quote-unquote hero of this two-part series. As far as idiocy, Galen could give quite a few moronic characters from other anime a run for their money. Galen is so obsessed with samurai that he desires to be one himself. One of his favorite pastimes is to play alongside old films about samurai. One day, a girl named Natsu and her anemic servant/protector, Kasumi, pay Galen a visit.
My goodness, if it takes that much out of you, you shouldn't follow me!
How could you say that? Don't you understand? It is my sacred duty to be with you at your side and take care of you at all times. God forbid something should ever happen to you. But enough about me, Lady Natsu. Are you planning to see that Galen character again?
I don't think it's so important, but what if I am?
But you really must not. You are a lady who's supposed to be getting married. Please do behave yourself. Uh-oh, I'm having a dizzy spell. But you're not listening.
Natsu is a descendant of a Japanese feudal lord who supposedly fled Japan during the feudal era and settled in Russia with his subjects. Natsu is currently engaged to be married to a man named Datanoshin, yet for whatever reason, Natsu doesn't want to marry her arranged husband.
But I've told you, like it or not, I'm going to find my own husband. I don't intend to marry a man my father picked without my consent.
But I'm the one who'd be in trouble if you don't.
Oh, listen to you. I'm not getting married for your sake, you know.
Well, that's true, but what do you have against your prospective suitor? He's got everything you could ever ask for in a man. What a waste.
So, why don't you marry him instead?
Oh, what? You mean
Sure.
I really can? Yeah, right. Sure, as if that really is possible.
Oh, why not? It's not like I have a problem with it.
During Natsu's visit, she hands Galen a short sword, claiming it was just laying around her house, and promises there was more where that came from. Kasumi isn't happy with what Natsu has done, and insists Galen return the sword at once. Despite this, however, Natsu insists the sword holds no importance. However, before she leaves, Natsu instructs Galen to bring the sword with him when they visit her house.
About this,
Don't worry about that. That's not the sacred sword that's handed down in my family. Besides, it's got nothing to do with deciding my husband to be. Not a bit. So next time I go home, I'll come by and pick you up. I almost forgot. Be sure to bring the sword with you when we go home. You got it?
Sometime later, Natsu, Kasumi, and Galen are traveling by plane to Natsu's village, which can only be reached by skydiving. Galen, needless to say, fails miserably at this. They are soon picked up by Datanoshin, who is also escorting a guest to their village. The guest he's bringing is a large-chested woman named Carrie White, who claims to be an international reporter sent to do an article on Natsu's village. As soon as they arrive at the main house, Natsu has Galen and Datanoshin have a small kendo match while she goes to look for her father. It is here we are introduced to Shinka, Natsu's aunt, who also happens to be the most rational person in the series. We are also introduced to Shigemitsu, Natsu's father, and the two antagonists.
Please let me introduce my girlfriends, Nastasha.
How do you do?
And Irola. What do you think? Aren't they both beautiful?
Galen epically loses the fencing match with Datanoshin. While Shinka is tending to Galen's injuries, she finds the short sword and asks how he got it. Galen explains that Natsu had given it to him. Figuring he was telling the truth, Shinka returns the sword to Galen and tells him that she's counting on him to look after Natsu from now on. Elsewhere in the house, Natsu informs Shigemitsu and Datanoshin that she has already chosen Galen as her future husband. Gods only know why. Shigemitsu is furious at this and reminds her that he has already arranged for Datanoshin to be Natsu's husband, and as a member of the Aoi tribe, she can't ignore the stipulation that no marriage would be recognized so long as he keeps her chosen suitor from inheriting the sacred sword, their family's heirloom. Natsu coyly answers that she figured he would do something like that, which is why she has already given the sword to Galen.
It's gone! The secret sword is missing! What the hell happened to it? When did you... Natsu, you little...
Shigemitsu is still furious and refuses to let Natsu have her way, so he orders Datanoshin to do the unthinkable.
Kill him!
Kill? Really?
That's right!
But Master, I couldn't do that!
It's an order, do it!
I can't kill Natsu!
No more excuses! Ah, what? I meant the guy! Why would I want you to kill Natsu? Are you completely nuts?
I'm sorry, sir.
Natsu tells Galen that she wants to marry him. Galen, however, does not feel the same way. After Natsu heads off to her room for the night, Datanoshin shows up looking very much like he's on his way to a Shakespeare performance and tells Galen that he needs to kill him.
Forgive me. That's the...
Oh!
What's the big idea? You could have given me a serious injury, you jerk! I don't recall doing anything that could warrant a contract on my life!
I don't have time for your babbling. Hand over that short sword quietly, then I'll spare your life.
A short sword? You mean this thing?
Yes, that! I can assure you I'd rather not commit any senseless murders tonight. Now let's have that sword.
I don't think so.
What?
Looks like this sword has a much bigger secret than I originally thought. First of all, it was an important gift given to me by Miss Natsu. So you want this? Don't expect me to just hand it over.
Oh, I see. I'll just have to kill you then!
Shinka arrives and fights off Datanoshin, who runs away rather than explain why he tried to kill Galen. After an erotic dance solo by Irola, Galen finds Carrie standing over Shinka's unconscious body. Carrie informs Galen that Shinka's injuries aren't life-threatening. However, before they return to the main house, both Galen and Carrie find themselves being attacked by demonic robot dolls. If you thought the first episode was weird, the second episode is insane. The second episode begins where the last one left off. Galen and Carrie are being attacked by demonic dolls. Kasumi arrives and rescues the two of them because she's actually a reject from Naruto.
Here's the thing about Kasumi. An intensive transfusion via the portable IV device turns her into a competent ninja. You might say she's a doped-up ninja, as it were. Needless to say, the content of the transfusion is a unique blend of chemicals specially designed for Kasumi.
I'll take it from here. The best thing you can do is to go get help for Lady Shinka.
Right, I'll do as you say.
Go on, Miss Carrie.
Oh, thank you, much obliged. Woo!
Ah! Take this! Guess I'd better call it a day. I guess I'm out of juice.